enhance my skill. Thank you, Civil Guruji, for creating such a platform to enhance our knowledge. So today I am going to demonstrate about leveling. Leveling are of various types, but I am going to tell you about the contouring and profile leveling. So in contouring, if I show you in the side, like this situation you will find, like you have to take a point and you have to make a grid like structure, this side 2 3 4, like this point, like alphabetically you go through this A B C D E and F, and from this side like you can go like numerically, like 0 1 2 3 4 5 and at last 6. So we have to make a grid. Through white cement we can make grid in the field, and we have to locate each of the point and we put the staff here and measure the height or RL of this particular point. So we have to place this, suppose we have to place our instrument or auto level here. So this is our auto level. We have to take a benchmark.
Recording in progress.
We have to take a backside initially. Suppose this is the backside point. So this backside already contains the benchmark. So we do not disturb this instrument. We keep it fixed in this particular point, and we have to measure at each and every point RL of each and every point. So now I tell you how you can execute this thing in your Excel file. So in Excel file, like this is station, and after that this is your back side, and this is your intermediate side, and this is your foresight, and here your height of the instrument, and this side your RL, and this side you can take it as remark. So this is your station A, suppose. So this is your station A, and you can consider the back side at this point. You keep the keep your measuring device here and write down your what comes in meter, and after that you put your staff at each of the points. So you can take it like intermediate side, like A1 here, A2 here, A3 A4, like this. So like A1 B1 C1 D1 E1 and F1. Like this you can alternately you can do it, like A2 B2 C2 D2. Like this you simultaneously will do this, and after that at the end, like F6, you take the foresight. Foresight will come here, and here the main thing is that you can also find here the rise and fall. How you can find rise and fall? We can find rise and fall by two formula, including if function in Excel sheet. So your formula can come as if your first is like your back side and your intermediate side. So back side and intermediate side, we can write it like if your back side is greater than intermediate side, then back side minus intermediate side. If not, then it comes as 0. Like Excel consider like this. And another formula you can use here, like intermediate side and foresight. Here we can use two formula, like intermediate side and foresight. How we can write? We also use the same technique like if function. Like if your foresight is greater than intermediate side, then foresight minus intermediate side. If not, if Fs is not greater than Is, then it will be considered as 0. So both the cases are for rise case, and for fall case we also get two things, like if you can change this as greater than, consider it as less than, and the same thing will come. And here if Fs is less than, like this, the same thing will come, and you will get the remark. Like one thing I forgot to tell, like you will take the benchmark as 100, and at the end also you will get like 100 your RL. So this is all about your contouring. So I can also tell you about the profile leveling. So generally, profile leveling, we will do it in road cases like highway or NH. You have to consider it the width of the road and the length, such things. So like see, this is your station, and after that like this is your back side, this is your intermediate side, and this is your foresight, and this is your RL, and here remark. So in intermediate side we have to do 3 divisions, like this is the left hand side, and this is your center line, and this is your right hand side. So suppose take this point and keep the instrument, like this is your station 1, and you take the backside reading here in the stop, and after that after taking the backside, then you will consider the intermediate side. Like if I show you in the side like this thing, suppose this is your road, and here you consider a tree will come. Like you initially you put the stab here, and if some pole is there or something else is there, you will take it as your backside, and according to that you will take the benchmark as 100 meter. And from this particular point you have to consider 3 points, like this is your LHS, center line, and RHS. Simultaneously will go like this, and do not disturb the instrument. And when you will feel that you cannot see further, then you have to move your staff from this point to this point. So in that particular point you do not disturb this particular person with the staff. This is your last intermediate side, and after that this side will become your back side, and after that further you can go like this. So here this is your field view, so you can execute it here in the Excel. So I like to tell you one thing. Suppose this is the width of the road, this is your width of the road, and this is the consecutive distance, like we take it as 2 meter, and whereas this can be considered as 5 meter. If this is considered as 5, then this can be 2.5 meter and 2.5 meter respectively, and you can execute it in your Excel sheet. So here we can consider 3 formulas, like 3 concepts, like back side and intermediate side, and intermediate side and intermediate side, and another last is your intermediate side and your foresight. So here like one rise case will occur and another fall the same things occur. Like you will take like if function. If your backside is greater than foreside, then backside minus foreside, otherwise you will consider it as 0, or excel consider it as 0. And here in fall case, here it is less than, and the same thing will appear here also. And intermediate side, suppose this is the first intermediate and this is the second intermediate, we will do accordingly by using if function. In case of rise is equal to if your intermediate side first greater than intermediate side second, comma intermediate side first minus intermediate side second, otherwise if it is not so, then it will be 0. So same thing, you will add this small less than. And for is and fs is equal to if function foreside is greater than intermediate side, then foreside minus intermediate side, otherwise 0. The same thing will appear for if function. Here just you will reverse the sign like less than, and the same thing will follow. So here you will put all those things, and one thing you will do, like the intermediate side, you take the average of these three things, LHS, center line, and RHS. So you take the average here and consider it as the intermediate side average. And you can consider like this formula by comparing with backside and this average intermediate side simultaneously. And you will find one point where you can see when you change the instrument, where you cannot see further. So in that point you will take another backside. Suppose this is station 2, another backside you will take, and according to that the intermediate side will come. At the end you will take one foreside. Initially you consider the benchmark as 100, and by doing this process you can easily identify your highway leveling, and further you can also know how the OGL and NGL graph will be done. So thank you so much.